Alright, let's open this opinion video by telling you a story of the type of people that this game kind of creates. While in the army, we had a new soldier join up, and for about 3 months he got more and more irritated because the army just wouldn't give him a chance to prove himself and send him off on some top secret Black Ops mission, in his own words, like something out of Call of Duty. I'm not even joking, that was his complaint, and he complained about it until he literally walked away from a training exercise one day, leaving behind all of his equipment for the rest of us to pilfer like scavengers. By the way, that is a real perk that we had in the military. Now don't get me wrong, I like Call of Duty, I always have. I buy all of them, I play through the campaign, and whatever the bonus mode is, and then I go ahead and fail at multiplayer. But Advanced Warfare isn't a Call of Duty. Let me explain before you go crazy on me. I've been playing this series since it was just a game that competed with Medal of Honor to see who the best World War II game could be. And I enjoyed my multiplayer time up until about Black Ops 1. And then I just started playing with my friends only for Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 3. During my period of playing Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 3 and Ghosts, I would spend most of my time enjoying the campaign for its over-the-top, die-hard, wannabe gameplay, and never really got back into the multiplayer of Call of Duty. I mean, as much as I enjoyed the series, it is still just the same game over and over every year. But in the wake of Titanfall, we get a new Call of Duty that's being released on its yearly release date, ready to repeat the same thing over and over that it has for the previous years. Or is it? You see, I don't really think that this multiplayer in this game is like Call of Duty anymore. The campaign for this game is the usual explosion, set piece, guy punches you, run away for more explosions, add in some more explosions, and then there's some more explosions. Time for a shocking reveal of who the bad guy is, followed by more explosions. It's all Call of Duty, and if you enjoy that storyline every year, then you're going to enjoy this one. And I, for one, have been enjoying the campaign, getting my blood pumping as I outrun some other crazy guys in exosuits, or shooting my grappling hook up the side of a building. It's a blast. But let's go over the multiplayer, because that's what gets Call of Duty its millions of sales every year, because everybody wants to play that, and they all want to know how it is. Multiplayer is amazing. It's the first multiplayer since Black Ops 1 that I've become glued to again, and I've been grinding up my levels along with everybody else, getting excited about double XP weekends. It gives me hints of Titanfall with the double jumping, side jumping, and boosted movement, and I get flavors of Crysis 3 with the health overcharge, the invisibility, and the other exosuit abilities. When it comes to leveling in the actual core gameplay, it's just like every other first-person shooter with some really solid guns and some really solid hit detection. And as you level up, you get more things for your guns, and then the more things on your guns get you a better chance of surviving in the matches, which gets you more things for your guns. It's a great staggering kind of leveling system. Oh, you also now unlock customization for your character with cosmetic armor and gear that you find, or if you go drink a whole bunch of Mountain Dew and Doritos like me, you'll get a bunch of codes to pop in. It's a great game, but it's not the Call of Duty multiplayer that everyone's expecting anymore, in my opinion. It's faster, it's more intense, there's more aerial maneuvers going on, it's in a league of its own. But you're probably saying right now, what does it matter if it's not really like Call of Duty anymore? It's fun and the name doesn't matter, it's just our usual yearly shooter. Well, Call of Duty has been shelling out game after game every year now. And due to this, there's a good number of people who just don't want to buy the title any longer. The name is becoming more of a turnoff for people than getting people to buy the title. Now don't get me wrong, the Call of Duty fanbase is still millions and millions strong. And they want that new game just so they can have something new to complain about, so they can all say, man, that Call of Duty 5 years ago was great. But I think it would be easier to get new people into this game if they had just named it Advanced Warfare and not thrown the Call of Duty tagline onto it. The game is great if you're a Call of Duty fan, and if you're a shooter fan in general, I definitely recommend checking this one out because of the changes to it. I know 4 of my friends that I've gotten to come back to Call of Duty just because of the changes, and they've been loving every minute of it. But what I'm basically saying is, this is a new kind of game, so why use that name? I know the whole name brand thing is important, but in this day and age where a majority of gamers knows what's going on with the games, they know about when the companies switch out who's doing certain work on certain games, they know which company's making every single Call of Duty, and they know what other games Activision is making, why bother putting Call of Duty on it at all and flagging it as another Call of Duty when you could potentially be getting new gamers into a series? What is your opinion? I'm not a marketing expert, but do you think that the Call of Duty name is that important to this game? And do you think that this is just a Call of Duty with double jump? Or do you think, just like I do, that this is a game all on its own? It should be just Advanced Warfare. It should be a solo game. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'm Benny from Eligible Monster, and I'll see you guys next time right here.